Hi everyone. I don't know if you've probably noticed, some of you, that I did say that I was going to rebrand the account, and this video is a little bit of a backstory with a reason why I have decided to rebrand our channel. Our Armed Heart channel has been rebranded to the channel called the Promethean. And the reason we have decided, me, when I say me, we, I'm speaking about you guys because you're part of this channel, you're a family on this channel, uh, is to have transcended from the energy of the current state that we're in, from where we were as Armed Heart, and everyone that's been with me from the beginning of this channel, where it was originally called Alchemy of Truth, and then it became Our Human Design, and then it became Armed Heart. So it's been changing and evolving along with the knowledge and the insights that we've been sharing with each other. So now a bit of a backstory on how this channel started for those who are interested. If you're not so interested and you know the story already, just skip a little ahead. But I'm just going to give you the short detail. This channel on this platform is a little bit over 5 years old. And when I started this channel, the intention was to introduce myself and introduce the energy in the way that I understood things to be at the time. And so during all of that time, we've gotten to connect. Many of you are new, many of you have just joined, many of you have been with me for a long time, and you've stayed with me, which I'm very, very grateful for. Uh, it's very important that we are in the organic movement of transitioning, we are evolving. So to where we became more accustomed to the Armed Heart channel for what it is and for what it represented at the time, up until a few days ago. So this was not an overnight decision. This was over a few months and maybe a year that I've been considering and feeling that the energy has been changing from the Armed Heart, where the information as such is going to stay the same. The information is going to be exactly the same. The way that we connect with one another, the way that I'm bringing the information across is going to be staying the same. So everything is the same, but we are transcending the energy from the channel itself on this platform to a higher frequency channel. Um, and in that way, we are adapting our physical material reality to our spiritual level of growth. And so, in case you guys have seen the changes and you feel, oh, what's going on? Nothing's changed. It's just the channel. The channel has changed its face. It's going to have a few changes on the website. The website will also be renamed. I'm busy working on the domain, setting it up correctly, doing it all properly. I've also looked to find some tech that we could use so that the videos are in a bit of a better quality. And so I just thought I'd share the information with you guys. So yeah, everything's going to be the same, except the face is going to be a little different, and the level of information that we will be sharing will be a little bit higher, will be perhaps a little bit more in depth. Um, and yeah, we'll see how we grow from there. So the reason I chose the word the Promethean, the reason I chose that word, that name, is because to me it feels it is time that we introduce ourselves as the ones who are um, in control of ourselves. We are the ones that have become uh, aware that we are, as in the call of creation, the call to creation, that we are many forms of light, and we make up the presence of Great Spirit. And so, Great Spirit, when I say Great Spirit, for those who also don't know, and for those who have just joined, Great Spirit is the name that I give the universal existence, or the great God mind, or the whatever name it is you want to give that energy. But we are essentially Great Spirit in plural, members in particular, people in particular, organic human expressions in particular. In other words, we are individual in ourselves, and we make a myriad of expressions of Great Spirit while we are experiencing our human expression in this plane, and also in multiple planes of realities, in multiple realities that we are operating from. Remember, everything starts from within the intention. And once the intention is being set, that is how creation takes place. We acknowledge on this channel that we are existing out of masculine as well as feminine energies, whereas both of these energies are aspects of our soul personalities, our soul expressions. And when I say personality, I'm not referring to a physical masculine personality or a physical feminine personality. I am not speaking about the physical. I'm speaking about the emotional, or the spiritual, or the etheric process in terms of creation as well as receiving the creation. So, just a short recap is, to create is a masculine frequency, because the energy is forward motion. The energy is masculine in its existence. The energy is asserting the seed. To receive the seed of creation from a masculine energy is to then be feminine in yourself while you're receiving that energy. So at this moment in time, while you're listening to this video, what is happening while I'm talking to you is a masculine energy. When I speak to you, the words that comes through as water or as the seeds, and the seed comes into your consciousness, which is your womb, which is your feminine aspect of absorbing the seed, and then to then bring it out into your physical form in your experience or in your existence, where you think about it, where you do something about it, where you say something about it to someone, whether you share it with anyone, whether you make music out of it, whatever you do, even if you work in the garden, you are then implementing the masculine seed, and you are creating a tree of life. And that is why that action is feminine. And then it all culminates, it all merges within the heart. The heart of understanding, which is the third eye, and the heart of reasoning and feeling and expression. And then we balance ourselves within all of these polarities, with all of these levels that we are in. All of these chakras that we have within our body, and I don't even want to call them that, but I'm going to call them um, clocks, or I'm going to call them something that you would refer to as something that keeps time. Timekeepers, okay? We have 12 timekeepers in us, and these are 12 levels of creation that take place. When we speak about something, when I connect with you on the live stream, when we are all connecting on the live stream, we are building or seeding a tree of life. And then once we question the information, we then take part of the fruit of that tree of life. So Promethean is the mythology of reminding those that we connect with that we all have the light within us. We all have the fire within us. Prometheus stole the fire from the gods to give to the people. I think that basically explains how things are going. We didn't steal any information as such, but the information is having to create a forceful intention to remind us all that we are aware, that we are actualized as existing beings, that we exist in a reality where we are in control of. We have always been in control of it. Stealing the light or the fire from Zeus, which was the old god in mythology, was because that god wanted to exist with your fire that they stole to create, to ride on your creational abilities. In other words, it's the same process that we're facing right now, where we are seeing that these magicians are riding on our coattails and using our creative spirit to manifest what they want us to manifest for them. In other words, they are stealing our fire. So we've just taken our fire back, our creative fire back. I hope this makes sense. Anyone who feels very much like there might be some questions, please, you know where I am. I've given a website, the website and email address in the About section on the channel itself. And thank you very much for always being with me on this. And much love from myself to you, wherever you are. And we are doing this. Thank you. Bye.